While addressing gut issues through dietary shifts like a vegan diet can be a valuable tool for many, it's worth noting that fatigue often stems from a web of factors. So there's hormonal imbalances, chronic stress, even undiagnosed sleep disorders. Let me just repeat that initial point to make it clearer for this video and make it more simple. Diet changes often improve gut, but there's more to it. And vegetables are definitely key, protein and less sugar, but there could be something else. In this video, I'm going to cover, is a vegan diet the answer to getting more energy? Is a complete protein just as important? Number three, could animal protein be a shortcut to more energy? From experience in consultations over the past 20 years in my clinic, I've seen vegan transitions spark relief in about 40% of cases initially, and then later they decline due to execution of those poor choices in the diet. Now, a 2023 study in the Journal of Clinical Medicine found that up to 52% of vegans report persistent fatigue linked to early nutritional deficiencies. The key is viewing it as a piece of the puzzle in a larger framework. Now, diet's very important, don't get me wrong. It's just one piece of the puzzle. I wish that it was simple and just saying one diet would fix it. Like just do a vegan or keto or paleo or fructarian, or you insert your fad diet. I wish it was that simple. But in this video, I'm going to focus on the vegetables, and the extreme diet, including the most vegetables, is the vegan diet. If you're a vegan and tuning in, know that this comes from a place of genuine support. Your choice can lower inflammation / heart disease risk by 25%, according to a landmark 2019 meta-analysis. I'll put the link in the description. The fiber-rich profile of a vegan diet fosters a diverse gut microbiome. I'm always talking about that, potentially easing IBS symptoms in those with a strong digestion. Now, here's the issue. If you don't have a strong digestion, and the vegan diet can make it worse, that you might have antibiotic stress prior imbalance, and that causes dysfunction and that leaky sieve, leaky gut. Unfortunately, there's a vicious cycle when you're trying to get out of that. Now, 2024 review in Nutrients highlights how pre-existing malabsorption doubles the odds of vitamin D deficiencies. This is a big problem in vegan diets. Consider gut healing protocols like bone broth, that's not vegan obviously, or fermented food or gelatin. Now, is vegan diet the answer to getting more energy? An example from my clinic, a patient came to see me after 5 years of trying a vegan diet, a 32-year-old graphic designer, and she said, I feel ethically aligned but drained, hair thinning, zero stamina. Turns out my IBS was masking B12 absorption. Rebuilding my gut with probiotics and a bone broth flipped the switch. That was her example. Now, a phase of reintroducing nutrient-dense support is often a key. Providing kindness to your body gives the deepest improvement. Now, how do we harness ancient wisdom and modern science? In regions like India and Malaysia, they thrive on that for millennia. Now, sustained by fermented lentils, soaked grains, seasonal greens, diets that prioritize bioavailability through preparation. Now, a 2021 review noted that these communities average 15 to 20% protein from diverse plants, buffered by cultural staples like yogurt they often include. Now, contrast that with today's Western veganism. They looking often for processed convenience. This leads to 30 to 40% lower protein intake. And according to a 2025 British Journal of Nutrition survey, fueling fatigue, muscle, and enzyme starvation. Now, here's another example I had in clinic. A patient searching for spiritual enlightenment went to Bali for a retreat. Raw food, raw fruits only, fructarian diet. Now, initially there's a sugar burst, but it resulted in starvation and extreme weight loss, and exhaustion was the most notable. Sure, extreme, but modern vegans focus on ultra processed vegan bars or salads, and carb heavy and lacking the protein. Now, could animal protein be a shortcut for more energy. Now, eggs, lean meats deliver proteins with 90 to 100% digestibility. Your body grabs nearly every amino acid per a 2019 nutrient study compared whey and pea protein 95% to 82%. And that's not bias, it's science. Now, 20 to 30% increase in ATP production. A real example from an X account, I'll just read that. Now, he says, a 4-day vegan athlete on X crashed as gas, zero energy despite salads galore. Swapping to eggs revived me. Absorption was night and day. And from sticking to a plant-based diet, he saw a drastic increase in his energy. Now, even strategic combining foods like rice and beans, it's hitting all the 9 essential amino acids, yet it only yields 70 to 85% of utilization of those proteins, amino acids, versus animal protein per digestible indivisible AA score in a 2022 study, Food Science and Technology Analysis. Why? Because plants have those branched amino acids and they have poor absorption, and food combining is an issue. Now, this video has highlighted why possibly animal proteins is key. Now, I want you to follow on with this one, and I'll see you over there to learn more.